Notice your breath as you get comfortable. Notice your contact with the ground. As your breath slows down and gets deeper, and notice how that feels. Take in whatever's going on around you, whatever is touching your senses. Scan your body to notice what's going on there, especially noting any discomfort, any issues that you notice. Making note of these things now will help you keep them in mind during practice. Knowing as always that you're welcome to modify or to skip whatever you need to. If you wish to set an intention for yourself, for your own practice today, you can take the time to do that now. And let's take 3 deep, clearing breaths. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth with a sigh. My deep breaths followed by a giant yawn. And let's start with lower body. Start with the feet and the legs. So lift the leg, doesn't matter which one. Let the leg and the foot just kind of hang out and be passive. Take your opposite hand and grab your toes by interlacing your fingers and toes, or just wrapping your hand over the tops of your toes. And use your arm, move your foot slowly, very slowly, and gently in circles. And change direction. Then release your toes. Use both arms to support the weight of your whole leg. Feel the femur hanging in your hip socket, and move your leg in slow, gentle circles to open the hip. Change direction. Let that leg down, and let's lift the other one. Grab your toes. Start to make those circles with your foot. And change direction. Release your toes, support the weight of the entire leg, and make those circles for your hip. And change direction. And let that leg down. Rest your hands on your knees or your thighs. Inhale, draw your heart forward, let your head go back. Exhale, draw your heart back, let your head tip forward and down. Continuing at the pace of your own breathing. After the next exhale, sit up again. Let your arms hang loosely by your sides. Lift your left shoulder towards your ear. Slide it back, let it down. And your right shoulder up and back, down. Let your chin drop towards your chest. Nice and slowly roll your ear towards your shoulder and let your head tip back. Nice easy circles over to the other shoulder, back down through center. If you should find any tight spots, you can always rock back and forth as needed, wherever that tightness is. Let's change direction. When you finish the next circle, raise your chin, face forward. Reach out and rest your fingertips on the floor at either side. Inhale, lift your left arm up alongside your head. Exhale, reach to the right, breathe into your left side. Let your head go wherever your neck is comfortable. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come into a twist. Right hand on left leg, left hand behind you. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, twist some more. Let the twist unwind. Inhale, raise your right arm up alongside your head. As you exhale, reach to the left. Inhale to come up. As you exhale, come into your other twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Let your twist unwind. Take your time to come up onto your hands and knees. Reach your right foot back, press the ball of your foot against the mat. On the next inhale, reach your left arm out to the side. On an inhale, pick your right foot up, reach straight back through the sole of your foot. Bend your knee, reach your hand back, and if you're able, grab your foot or your ankle, kick against your hand, lift your knee, lift your chin. Release, let your knee and your hand down. Reach back and press into the ball of your left foot. On an inhale, reach your right arm out to the side. On an inhale, lift your foot, reach straight back. Bend your knee, reach your hand back and see about taking the spine. Release, lower down. Step your right foot up between your hands and your left foot up next to it. Hang out, exploring movement in your forward fold. Feeling from lengthening in the back of your body. Whatever movements help ease out tension where you feel it. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, pull down. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach out to the sides. Exhale, reach for your shoulder blades to hug yourself, or if you like, take eagle arm and combining your arms with hands. If you take eagle, then you can reach forward and up. Inhale to open up again. As you exhale, cross the opposite way. Inhale, open up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, reach out and up. Interlace your fingers. Turn your palms up. And reach your palms up. Look up towards your hands. Lift your heart. Inhale, come upright. Exhale, bend to the left, feeling for length in both arms. Inhale to come up. Exhale to bend to the right. Inhale, come up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, reach out and up. Exhale, pull forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hold. Step back to plank. On an exhale, slowly lower all the way down. Pressing into your hands, inhale, lift your head and chest to whatever height feels okay in your back. Exhale, push back up onto hands and knees. Throw your toes under, press into your feet to lift your knees, and press into your hands to lift your tail. And pedal your feet up and down. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale up. Exhale, down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, down. Step back to plank. On an exhale, lower all the way if you want, or halfway. Inhale, bring your heart forward. Exhale, rock back and up. Gently nod your head. And shake your head. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale down. Step back to plank. On an exhale, lower. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, rock back and up. Take 3 cleansing breaths and lower gently down into child's pose. Settling into your child's pose. Get nice and comfortable. Observe your breath. Scan your body. Inhale, come forward and up to table. And from table, we're going to explore some spinal twists and maybe some limb extensions. Lots of options. So starting from table, we'll twist first to the right. And we want the spinal twist to start at the waist and work up the spine. So it starts with small, subtler movements, builds up to the bigger. So inhaling, twist through your lower back, middle back, upper back, and then reach your right arm out and up and look up towards your hand. The twist leads into the arm. Exhale, bring the arm down, under, across the body. to the other side. Let's do it a couple more times. Inhale, open up, reach up, look up. Exhale, bring it down, thread the needle. And then one more. And then gently let the right shoulder and the right side of the head down onto the floor. If the head doesn't reach the floor, shift your hips forward till it does. You could just stay like that. Maybe that feels like enough to do. If you want to explore, you can reach back, press against the ball of your left foot like this, or pick the foot up and reach back in the air. This can make you tip to the right and roll onto your back. Or you could bring this left foot over by this right hand, or you could skip all that and keep that knee on the ground. You can keep your left hand planted like this, or reach it up, point at the sky, and rotate your arm in the shoulder socket, or reach the back of your hand to your back. And we'll just rewind everything. So if you moved your left hand, bring it back here and plant it. If you moved your left leg, really take your time, bring it back into center and bring the knee down. Press into the left hand, big inhale, open up, reach up, look up. Exhale, bring that right hand down and take a few breaths with cow and cat. Inhale, bring your heart forward, let your head and tail go up. Exhale, bring your heart up, let your head and tail come down. After your next exhale, come back through table, and we'll do that twisting and extensions the other way around. So going to the left this time. Inhale, twist through your lower spine, middle spine, upper spine. Reach the left arm out and up. Look up towards your hand. Exhale, bring it down and reach across. Two more times. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Take your time letting the left shoulder and left side of your head down to the floor. Stay like that, or as you like, explore extending your right leg wherever you want. Your right arm if you want. Take your time. If you moved your right hand, bring it back to the floor. If you moved your right leg, bring it back in. Bring the knee back down. Pressing into the right hand. Big inhale. Open up, reach up, look up to the left. Exhale, bring your hand down. And again, take some breaths of cow pose and cat pose. After the next exhale, step your left foot up between your hands and your right foot up to meet it. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Grab a block. We're going to do some arm movements using the block to work, not just obviously the arms, but also to work through some back muscles. And I'll start with my back to you so you can see the block that I'm doing. We've all done this before, but it's been a while. All these folks I'm doing have done it before. Go with the block in one hand, it doesn't matter which hand. Inhale, reach out and up. Hold the block in both hands. Exhale, dip it behind your head. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, arms out and down. Inhale, lift the block up towards your lower back. Exhale, lower down. So that's the whole sequence. We'll do it a few times. Inhale, out and up. Exhale, dip. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, out and down. Inhale, draw it up. Exhale, low. Inhale, out and up. Exhale, dip. Inhale, lift. Exhale, out and down. Inhale, draw up. Exhale, down. Inhale, out and up. Exhale, dip. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, out and down. Inhale, draw up. Exhale, down. Once more. Inhale, up. Exhale, dip behind your head. Inhale, lift. Exhale, out and down. Exhale, draw up towards your lower back. And let it down. Good. I think just now when I said exhale, that should have been inhale. But, well, these things happen. Let's play with some balance. You want to step over by a piece of furniture or a wall so you have that support to reach out to. Feel free. Brady's come back. He's not going to be doing any balancing. He never does. Well, not like we do anyway. Hands at your heart or one hand on support as needed. Shift your weight from one leg to the other. Feet on the ground. Pick a point at about eye level to set your eyes. Bring the weight into your left leg without locking that knee. Turn your right toes out to the side so your feet are more or less perpendicular. Draw your right heel in and up onto your left ankle. That could be your tree pose with both feet on the ground, or sole of your foot can come to your calf or to your thigh. We just don't want to press sideways on the knee. Hands can stay as they are or do anything at all. Deep breathing. If your hands are elsewhere, you can bring them back to your heart. Pivot your knee forward. Let your foot down. Shake your left leg and anything else that you want to shake. When you're ready, bring your hands to your heart. Shift side to side. Bring the weight to your right leg. Turn your left toes out. Bring your heel in and up to whatever height is right for you. Play with as many options as you want, as many arm expressions as you want. If your hands are elsewhere, you can bring them back to your heart. Pivot your knee forward. Let your foot down. And shake things out. And let's grab our blocks. We'll play with Warrior 3. And if you feel like it today, maybe half moon. So for Warrior 3, one way to do it is to stand your blocks up, shoulder width apart. You're welcome instead to be using the wall or furniture for your support. And let's see, we were just on your, remember which leg we were on? You were on your right leg. Shift the weight to your left leg. Keep that knee unlocked, let it stay soft and responsive. Inhale, reach your right foot up, reach straight back through the sole of your foot. So Warrior 3, you can have your hands stay on the support. You can bring one or both to your heart or out by the hips, straight out to the sides or out in front. Whatever works for you. And then if you want to join me in playing with half moon, left hand to your block or furniture. Bring your right hand to your right hip. Draw your right hip up so it's stacked above your left hip. And then maybe you can reach your right hand up directly above your left hip. You can also do this, if you start with the left hip against the wall, you can now have your shoulder blades and your butt cheeks and your right leg on the wall. And that can all be nicely stabilized. A little more involved to set up, but it works pretty well. And then we just come out as slowly and gradually as we can. So if you're doing half moon, bring the hand back to the hip, square the pelvis to the floor. It's nice sometimes to bring both hands to the support before letting that right leg down. Inhale, slowly stand and shake things up. Everybody did something different, and that's just how it should be. We're all different. I'm just moving my microphone so when I'm in my half moon, I don't have my back to the camera here. So, when you're ready, come back to your support. Shift the weight to your right leg. And inhale, lift your left foot up, reach straight back through the sole of your foot. Play with whatever arm expressions you want in Warrior 3. Maybe you're going ahead of me, you could go ahead to half moon when you want. If you want to play with the half moon, when you're ready, left hand to the left hip, right hand on support. Draw the left hip up, stack the hips. And maybe stack the hands. And take your time coming out with whatever slowness and control you can muster. It's also safer that way. Build strength and it's safer. Inhale, slowly stand and shake things up. and then have a seat. Extend your legs forward, flex your feet back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Let your knees bend as needed. Inhale, think of reaching forward, extending forward. Exhale, think of lowering down some more. Let the action of your breath maybe deepen the fold. Resist the temptation to yank yourself down using your arms. Inhale, walk your hands up your legs and sit up. Use your arms to nudge your legs apart to whatever degree feels okay for you. And there are different ways we can fold from here. One is to walk your hands down your legs. Another is to rest your hands center on the ground and walk them forward. And the third is to use a block at center. So whichever of those you prefer today, it's just fine. Sometimes I can't even say that one feels better than the other. Just try them out. Make sure your neck is relaxed, your head's just hanging. You can breathe into your back or into any place you feel tension. Inhale, walk your hands back and lift your torso. Nudge your legs towards each other, bend your knees, bring the soles of your feet together, leave a big space between heels and pelvis. Reach over or under your ankles, whichever you prefer. Walk your hands forward on the floor. Again, letting your neck disengage and breathing into your back. Inhaling, walk your hands back, sit up. Keep the soles of your feet together, bring your heels in closer to your pelvis. Interlace your fingers, grab your toes between your hands, wriggle to shift the bones in your seat closer to the ground. This tilts your pelvis forward and opens the front of your hips. Inhale, lengthen up through the crown of your head. Exhale, hinging forward from the hips with a long spine, tip forward. And whenever that long spine isn't tipping forward anymore, let your spine round, let your head hang, breathe into your hips. Inhale, slowly sit up. Bring your hands to the outsides of your knees. Use your arms to lift your knees towards each other. Rest your feet on the ground. Bring your hands behind you. Come down onto your back. Heels close to your butt. And feet hip width apart. If you like, place a block between your knees on the middle position. Press into your feet. Inhale to lift your hips up to bridge. If you want a deeper heart opener, clasp your hands, reach towards your heels, drawing your shoulder blades in. If you're doing that bind, unclasp your hands. Exhale, let your hips down. Float up and down at your own pace. Now let's take supported bridge. Pause with your hips raised. Place a prop at the base of your spine and lower down onto it. Press into your feet. Inhale, lift your hips. Take the prop out from under. Exhale, lower your hips. And let's move those props out of the way. Hug your knees to your chest. Rock and roll and massage your back against the ground. Reach your arms out to the sides, palms up. Simple twist. The closer your knees come to your torso, the deeper the twist feels, so you can decide how that's going to be for you. Let your knees go to the left and turn your head to the right. Slowly bring your head and your knees back through center. Let the movement continue to carry you into the other twist. Come on up to center. Reach your feet up. Reach your hands up to grab your legs or your feet. And explore movement with your arms and legs. Whenever you feel complete with your happy baby pose, make your way to your final resting pose. Start taking some deeper breaths and moving around. Let your movements gradually get bigger. Move mindfully and gently. Sit up when you're ready. Bring your hands by your heart. Thank you for sharing practice today. The light within me sees and honors that same light within you. Namaste.